Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a man who unalives two people in broad daylight in front of an entire group of people. If you enjoy the content, thumbs up the video and subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it.
We need to get off. Please, man, get off. Do something. That's the do something. Oh my gosh.
So when you see the box show up is the moment that the man starts an attack here. I'm sure that it's too graphic for them to show here on YouTube. It's the reason why the block is here. But this guy is definitely in his field, so let's keep watching and see what's going on.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
On May 26, 2017, in the heart of Portland, Oregon, a seemingly ordinary train ride takes a dark and unexpected turn when a man begins hurling insults at two teenaged girls. As the train rumbles through the city, fear and tension build as three strangers step forward, unaware of the chilling fate that awaits them.
And people wonder why a lot of people try and stay out of other people's beef. But it seems like this guy has an issue with women. Like, why are you attacking teen girls? Like, all these men on this train and you're attacking girls? What's up with that?
Told him, you ain't gonna heal, punk. He still wants to put hands on me. Die. Die.
Most of the following footage has never been seen before. Approximately 4:12 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon, when 17-year-old Walio Muhammad and her friend, 16-year-old Destiny Mangum, board the Max Light Rail train car. 5 minutes later, 35-year-old Jeremy Joseph Christian enters the train, taking a seat nearby. As Jeremy makes a phone call and begins flipping through his book, there's little to indicate that he's on the verge of erupting into unbridled rage. It isn't long before Jeremy begins raising his book and shouting. 21-year-old Micah Fletcher confronts Jeremy, forming a physical barrier between him and the girls, who quickly seize the opportunity to flee to another part of the train.
This is why there are so many different behaviors that are dangerous when it comes to girls and women. We constantly have to stay aware of our surroundings and what's going on. And ladies, I'm going to say this. We're in a time where you all need to be armed. You need to be going out, getting your license to carry, and practicing and making sure you're very accurate and very good at what it is that you do, because times are changing and things are getting crazy out here.
Less than a minute later, the tense situation further escalates.
Get me out of here! Y'all mad about Christmas? Do something about it. Do something about it. I'm supposed to take something from you. You're a punk. Take taxi.
As soon as a person starts yelling about their rights, like free speech or, freedom to do this, freedom to do that, I automatically, my antennas go up, because it sounds like you're probably on something, belief, some type of belief system or something that is dangerous. So personally, I would have hightailed out of here. But of course, I do carry my blicky on my hip, so I would have been ready for whatever he was on.
How about this? Oh, we got a bunch of fascists now. We got a bunch of fascists. Yes, I'm Native American. Yes. You want me so crazy.
While many bystanders do their best to ignore the unnerving exchange, they will ultimately have no choice but to react as the situation will soon descend into unimaginable violence.
Who said you don't have a man? We American here. Who said you don't? I don't give a you ISIS. I don't give a who you are. Shut your
See, that's why I know he's now he's accusing these people of being ISIS. And see, this right here, you can already tell if your eyes are open spiritually that something is getting ready to go down. That's not cool in this situation. My spidey senses would have been tingling all. I'd have been off at the next stop. I'd have been off.
Arabia. Norway just illegalized circumcision because it's a brutal fight back. That's what it is. Oh yeah, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. Get the off the horse. You monotheists, kill yourself. Kill yourself. A billion Christians kill a billion Muslims, and the Jews kill themselves.
Doors to my left.
Listen to the language. Listen to the language. All this hate speech that he's spewing out should be red flag, red flag, red flag. Everybody's trying to ignore him, thinking he's just, a tyrant. He's being belligerent and maybe off his meds or something like that. But there's something deeper going on here. You can tell from the interaction. You can feel it just watching the video.
That's a free country. Get the out.
At 4:31 p.m., as the train pulls into the Hollywood Transit Center, 23-year-old Delusional Meche can be seen approaching Jeremy with his cell phone recording.
Yeah. You know, like it. Yeah.
I've never experienced this, bro. Like, real life racist people.
Yeah. Oh, do something. Do something. Come on, man.
We need to get off. Please, man, get off.
Do something.
That's the
As Jeremy stands again, a 3-inch folding knife can be seen clutched in his right hand, just before the unthinkable happens.
Get off the mat. Go on again. You see him? Help me.
Is he stabbing you? I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. 911.
Micah Fletcher, Talesian Namkai Meche, and Ricky Best were each violently stabbed by Jeremy, who then exits the train onto the platform, seemingly not finished with his brutal rampage.
Somebody help me! Oh my God! Who else wants them? Who else wants them? Oh my God!
Unfortunately, this man is clearly out of his mind, and it looks like these people are going to pay for it and have paid for it for trying to do what the righteous thing would be, is to protect someone who doesn't have the means or probably know how to protect themselves from him. And instead of him being a man and just going toe to toe like men do, he needed a weapon. This is scary.
Oh my gosh.
As Jeremy flees the scene, the 2 young girls who bystanders claim were the target of his initial verbal assault are seen running up the staircase. A bag dropped by one of the girls is then picked up by Jeremy, who throws it onto the nearby freeway. He continues on his way, passing several unwitting civilians who have no idea of the carnage he's left behind. Back at the train, bystanders and passengers work desperately to provide first aid to the 3 injured men as they wait for help to arrive. Footage recorded by those on the scene shows the aftermath of the attack.
It's no point. Please. I'm getting help. Somebody. Oh, God. Please.
Let's let go.
Please, God. Help these people.
Stay right there.
Do you know how traumatized you would be witnessing something like this? I mean, I don't know if you would ever be the same again. You probably wouldn't never get on public transportation again. You probably would run out to the nearest store and go and grab yourself a weapon, mace or something. You know, this guy is completely unhinged and doesn't mind or doesn't care. I mean, he's still leaving the scene being a tyrant. He's being unbelievably disrespectful. He has no regard for human life. This guy is a pig. Like, seriously.
Bystanders can be seen frantically trying to save the men's lives. Other footage captured the scene just outside of the train after the paramedics had arrived.
That guy has been giving the this one and the supply.
I have water.
I guys know. That's real. Oh my God, Mom, I seen this. Why are you recording this?
Huh?
Are you like recording this?
No, I'm not recording now.
According to court documents, Jeremy was apprehended several blocks away from the scene. However, his violent outbursts are far from over. And while being checked for possible injuries, his verbal insults take aim at a new target.
That's right, a weeping prophet, a weeping prophet of Christianity. Just stabbed a bunch of motherfuckers in their necks. And a bunch of punk motherfuckers that hate free speech. Free speech die. And die. I'm a patriot. Kill yourselves if you hate free speech. Kill yourselves and kill me. Die. That's what a patriot is. We don't pay taxes. It's called freedom. I took the freedom. I got free speech. You don't like it? Go to Mexico. How old are you? I'm old enough to know you're all You can all die.
His tirade continues without end, and his aggressive behavior will soon lead to medical personnel making a drastic decision for their own safety.
You see me, right? Yeah, I'm a Nazi, right? Hunter.
And there it is. He's a Nazi. He just admitted it. Now it all makes sense.
% Nazi, right? Because I was at 82nd March, marching for free speech, right? Yeah, so I'm a Nazi. I'm a Nazi, right? Guess who killed more people than the Nazis, right? Communists.
Oh, you're mad, huh? You're mad I got free speech. You're mad these guys can't put their hands over my mouth, huh? Oh, she's mad, yeah. Put your info in there. Be a good little mom, be a slave. Work for the man, pay your taxes. Bomb little Zionist babies. Over in Palestine with your Zionist tax dollars. Save American lives, you.
This guy definitely does not need to be on the streets walking around with the free. Like, he's claiming that he has all of these freedoms, but sir, you do not have the freedom to go around attacking people and then walking around screaming about free speech. They have free speech as well. So why would you do what you did? Because they were practicing the same thing. And not only were they practicing free speech, but they were also protecting people, okay, from you, Mr. Unhinged.
Bomb little Palestinian babies with tax money.
You. Maybe you should uncuff me and cuff me to the bed, huh? Do your job. Do your job. Get me off my wrist. Shut up and get me off my wrist.
And what you said about my job?
Yeah, all you doctors and all you pigs, get me out of my wrist.
The audacity. He called them pigs with what he just did? Sir, you have no right to call anybody out their name, especially not anything animalistic, because you're acting like a clear, unhinged animal that has not been amongst the living ever. Like they just let him out of a stall, a pig sty or something. Like, really?
And we'll talk. Otherwise, you can die just like mother stabbed in the neck because you're pieces.
For the safety of officers and medical personnel, he's confined to a stretcher and fitted with a sheer covering known as a spit hood before being moved to a secure police vehicle.
Well, he just spat at me.
Lips, right? I'm airing out mother throats. You think I give a what I spit on? Yeah, put a mask on. Put a mask on, that's right. There you go. I like that better. And I see you. Because I'm a real patient. Back in there, watch your head. Yeah. I know the drill now.
This is a clear sign of delusion, guys. If you are defending your free speech by what you did, you're also attacking other people for their free speech. Like, why does that not correlate? Why do we not understand what's going on here? This guy has some sort of a mental incapacity. There's something wrong with him, okay? I'm not a doctor, but clearly something is wrong.
I'm all good. I stabbed a few mother in the neck. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. I can rest easy. You guys have a good one. I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah, there you go. Do your job. See you later. See you later. You're a Christian too, right? Right? Yeah. You're a Christian. Go to church. Be a good slave.
Before long, Jeremy's unfiltered ramblings veer into increasingly strange territory.
Oh, Bubba Gum's coming for the ride. Oh, I love it. You know what? My favorite CEO was this punk thought he could change the radio station all the time as we're going to Two Rivers. Guess what he got? Bubba Gump treatment. Shrimp cocktail, shrimp gumbo. That's right. You go to church on Sundays and die with the rest of the Mileteas. You guys remember a movie called Star Trek The Voyage Home? When they stole a Klingon bird of prey and they had to come back to SeaWorld, snatch up that humpback whale? Well, guess what, guys? It wasn't fiction. It's called reality. You think Earth's special? Of course Earth's special. God gave us too much power. He gave us too much power. You think you're going to lock me up in prison? I can get the out of prison anytime I want. I'm a master of all reality.
Well, let's see what the judge and jury has to say about that. Obviously, this guy thinks he's above the law. He thinks he can just get out of prison whenever he wants. You just attacked people in broad daylight in front of hundreds of witnesses, and you think that you're above the law and you're going to walk free? Okay.
You think atoms are any It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing. We're affecting the quantum vacuum right now. You know what scientists are doing? They are affecting the quantum vacuum. That's where molecules go when they're neither here nor there. When they're neither particle or wave form. Where do they go? The quantum vacuum. Guess who's touching that? We're here, there, wherever, anytime we want to be. Be on your front porch tomorrow. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Jeremy soon decides to make himself more comfortable, but his actions won't escape notice from the officers.
We buckled him.
Let me loose on the yard. Let's have some fun.
Document he did it himself.
It's a long down. I'm down for it.
And then I'll feel like wrestling him back in just to have him do the same thing again.
As he continues, he dives into his personal feelings regarding the attack on the train, seemingly oblivious to the fact that his own words will be later used against him.
This ain't my first rodeo. Think I just stab up neck for fun? Oh yeah, you're right, I do. I'm a patriot. I'm a patriot. Oh, you mother sick. All you mother liberals kind of wish you stuck up for free speech. Shouldn't have let those Republicans get the banner. You guys up. You guys are done now with Trump and all this. None.
And there you go. There's the real problem. He's pissed off about the presidency, about the election, about who's the face of running the country, about all this other stuff that he sits around and thinks about and probably consumes every day. That's not good for his brain or his body or his freedom.
Ain't just me stabbing motherfuckers in the neck. You motherfuckers done. Portland's done.
But I remember when it was Skinhead Central in the 80s. I remember when it was Outlaw Central in the 70s. See, I was born here. Sharia law. Kill yourself. Hopefully these motherfuckers dies. Especially if my put hands on me with the devil shirt. I told him, you ain't gonna heal, punk. He still wants to put hands on me. Die. Die. Taking his trial, you better show up. Better show up. Let him know all this I said, all this hate speech. It's called free speech. Free speech. Nothing but around here in Portland. I was born here. I remember when coming up here with 2 strikes. 3 mother drive-bys a week and twice on Sundays. Grew up in that.
I'm confused as to why he's acting as if you're living in Portland. You know that melanated people are there. They've been there forever. So I don't understand. If you were born there, then that means you have seen melanated people your entire life. Why all of a sudden today is it an issue with us being around wherever we live? What's the problem, sir?
Come here. Put shit, mask on, die. Call those motherfuckers out every time I get on the mask. They don't ever show their face. That's right, it's a hate crime. Hope they all die. Hope they all die. That's what I'm gonna say when I want to stand. I'm a patriot. Hope everybody I stab die. You guys are just gonna have nightmares about it, right? Why is this guy standing on my neck? Because I'm a patriot. That's why I believe in freedom. Oh, you guys don't like it? All those anarchists breaking windows? That's freedom of speech. That's called libertarianism. Oh, I know. I'm a domestic terrorist, right? According to Hillary Clinton, 1996. Oh, yeah, I'm a domestic terrorist. That's right. Your own citizens. Your enemy. Sorry.
This guy is the epitome of stupid. Like, he's literally building the case against him on his own. Like, he he doesn't even have to go to court and say a word. He's saying more than enough to bury himself under the prison. There's no such thing as insanity. He's not going to be able to plead anything except for evil. That's going to have to be his plea. He's evil.
Sorry about your luck. I couldn't bring myself to vote for Trump or Clinton. God, they got for Trump, though. Slightly better than Clinton.
As the ride approaches its end, a seemingly restless Jeremy attempts to test the patience of the officers, who have so far given no attention to his outbursts.
Are you gonna shoot me? Oh, I almost kicked it out. Oh, it's Trigger there. Trigger, you little snowflake. Huh? Trigger. Got you going. Thought you was gonna have to assassinate me in the back of this car, huh? Die!
While officers outside converse, Jeremy remains in the vehicle deprived of his audience, notably silent for the first time since his apprehension. It won't last, however, as his initial interview is soon to begin.
All right, get out. You're all right. I hope you're a good American and you believe in free speech, man.
Despite Jeremy arriving at the police station fully clothed, he enters his cell in a state of undress, missing both his shorts and his underwear.
All right, yeah, cover up my nakedness. I know it's offensive. All right. Careful, you're standing in my urine. I just realized that. That's what you guys get for keeping me in for 6 hours when you're on the toilet. You might want to rethink how you deal with people.
Part of the thing we were thinking of was because it seemed like things were kind of going awry and a bit violent, we weren't sure how you were going to be reacting.
Well, what do you think when somebody assaults me on the mask? If they up, they die. Okay, I hope they die. Oops, sorry. I bet that kid's wishing he didn't touch me now, huh? I bet you, huh? I bet she's going to know I up, huh?
But it's
The detective must Mirandize Jeremy before questioning can begin, But Jeremy's current state of mind turns this straightforward task into a significant challenge.
You have the right to remain silent.
Yeah, I got the right to remain silent, but I don't give a because I'm going to go on hunger strike till I die, but I'm going to take one of you with me, all right? Yeah, it's fun games to y'all, huh?
You have a right to talk to a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk to a lawyer. I'm going to talk to all you guys. I'm going to talk to a jury. Anyway. Yeah, I understand my rights. Got pro bono work for myself coming up. Yeah.
So,
After routine medical questions, Jeremy confirms that he's not taking any medications, nor has he been diagnosed with any mental health disorders. The detective then takes a moment to watch the CCTV recording from the train. However, the footage from today's event wasn't the only thing she witnessed, as is about to be revealed.
I did look at the video.
Great.
I did see some people.
Yeah.
Push.
Yeah. Yeah. And you saw me defend myself, and they didn't like it very much, I'm sure.
I saw a couple things. It looked like actually you pushed them as well.
Oh, I'm sure it looked like a lot of that to you, but you know what? We'll see what it looks like in court.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah.
Tell me what can I look. That's
Hey,
all.
you looked and you seen them push me, and you seen people get hurt because they're stupid.
They also have some video from last night over at the Rose Center.
Oh yeah, when that faced me, yeah, that was fun. That was real fun.
According to a statement given by 45-year-old Demetria, Jeremy verbally attacked and threatened her life as she rode the MAX train just 1 day prior to the tragic stabbing of the 3 men. She claims he threw an object at her, and in self-defense, she maced him in the face before kicking him in his groin.
Did you say something that was threatening?
No,
What did you say to her?
you can watch the video on that too, right?
I don't think there's audio.
Listen, you guys all got it on camera. You see what happened.
I'm just wondering.
That's the type of town in this town, all right?
Well, but you're telling me the rest. What did you say to her?
It doesn't matter about her. I don't care that she maced me. I thought it was funny. But that's the type that goes down. All right? You don't have free speech. I remember when liberals stood up for free speech in this town. I'm from this town.
While the incident allegedly left Demetria with only minor injuries, Jeremy's shocking confession suggests the situation could have been much worse.
But she didn't put her hands on you.
All right. Well, I didn't stab her, did I?
No, it sounds like you threatened.
I would have stabbed her. If I could have seen, believe me, if that air inspector wasn't around, yeah, believe me.
Ladies, at the minimum, you need mace. At the minimum, blind your attacker or any potential threat for that matter. Okay, blind them, get to safety, get somebody to help you. Personally, I am going to keep my blicky because, listen, I am not going to be afraid to walk around in a place that I was born and bred in my entire life. Okay, this is just as equally my country as it is yours. I am not going to call 911 because they have weapons. I am going to purchase weapons.
You mace me, you're going to get stabbed too.
Well, why not do what you're
That's assault. That's assault. Mace, that's assault. That's a felony. That's a felony, right?
It would be, but
Man,
I don't understand.
right. So I'm on. Oh, I got free speech, but I get maced for it. But hey, it's not a felony because she's black, right?
Right.
I deserved it. I understand how this town is going. That's why get their neck aired out. Right.
The harrowing videos from the train, along with his confessions while in police custody, would eventually be shown to jurors during his trial. As for what Jeremy said to the 2 young girls on the train, Walio Muhammad shared her testimony and claimed that he hurled various insults at her. 23-year-old Delusional Namkai Meche died from his injuries shortly after arriving at the hospital. 53-year-old Richard John Ricky Best, a 23-year Army veteran, died at the scene. Miraculously, Micah Fletcher survived a stab wound to the neck. When he was asked why he confronted Jeremy on the train, he later answered, "I simply did what I thought I should do." On February 20th, 2020, a 12-person jury found 38-year-old Jeremy Joseph Christian guilty of 2 counts of murder in the first degree, 1 count of attempted murder in the first degree assault, unlawful use of a weapon, and multiple counts of intimidation and menacing. The decision was unanimous. On June 24, 2020, he was sentenced to 2 consecutive terms of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole. He remains in incarcerated to this day at the Two Rivers Correctional Institution in Oregon.
And I personally hope that they let those men loose on him so they can have their way. Once those men find out what he did, I'm sure he's not going to be protected by any Nazi or anybody like that. This was one of the most disturbing things I have ever seen. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you.